Cancer, darling, you must be absolutely exhausted. Take a nap, please, if you could. Take a long weekend, please, if you could. Take some time for yourself, honey. This is our Cancer rising, but also Cancer sun and Cancer moon. This is our new moon video. We're talking about the new moon that we have coming up in Gemini at 26 degrees, right at the very end of your chart. Happy early birthday to you, by the way, for Cancer suns. And but also, we get 2 birthdays. So when the sun crosses over your rising sign, that's definitely a second birthday. So we can look at that. But when the sun transits our 12th house, traditionally we're kind of pooped. It's kind of like, this is the rising, this is the beginning, this is the exciting time. So when it's like leading up to this, I know it's gem season and everybody's learning and talking and doing all these things and there's so much happening and you're like, oh, another get together coming up. Oh, another wedding this season. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's another bridesmaids. Okay. Sure. Yeah. No, I don't need a +1. Nope. God. Great. Yep, I'm great. Everything's fine. It's cool. It's like that Rachel Green back the Friends show years ago. It's like that. Everybody knows getting married or having babies and I'm getting coffee and it isn't even for me. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now for you. We have, Mars, Venus, as well as Lilith in your second house of money and values and access to resources. This is run by Leo. And, we're going to have a Venus retrograde here. So even right now, if you don't feel like you're making enough paper, it's coming. It's coming. You're going to be really blessed. Venus is going to be for you, it's like hot girl summer, but for your pocketbook. So that's exciting for you. We also have Saturn over here, retrograde in your 9th house of quest, adventure, higher education, long distance travel. For you, honestly, I feel like this is like discounted flights. I feel like it's going to be discounted flights. Take a trip, but make it mean something. I mean, your 9th house is run by Pisces, so you don't go anywhere without it meaning something or having some sort of like a beautiful, purpose to it. I mean, we're talking a lot about soul purpose. Ooh. If someone is leaving your life right now, but it kind of has a weird feeling to it, it's transitioning. If someone's meant to be in your life, if there's someone in your life that used to be in this bucket and now you still want them in your life and you've set the boundaries, you put up the healthy invisible baby gate, and now you're going into a new chapter, a new volume with them, maybe have a chit chat about that. Mercury is in Gemini in your house of soul purpose. So definitely maybe write it out first and write out what you want to say or script it out, because this is when the sun goes into your first house for some. It's you. So people have a lot of value to you, and people aren't. Please don't hate me. People aren't things, and they're not trophies. And even if you're coveting someone, Pluto going back into your 7th house of relationships, the fact that you have had, Pluto in your 7th house of relationships since 2008, relationships have not been an easy subject for you. And you have a lot of goodness happening over here in your 11th house of community, friendships, and wishes for the future. So these are the people that you're taking with you. You've gone through the buttonhole, Pluto going back into Cap until next October, November, I think. This is if a person is an addiction, or if you're, please don't get mad at me. I love you. Please just watch it all the way through. I promise it has purpose. If people are in your life for in a codependent way, in an archetypal way, in an addictive way, I need you to unpack that. I love you. I can't even look at you right now. I love you. I can't even look at you, because there's beautiful joy and abundance that's meant for your community. So if someone is there that's 8.5 out of 10, but they bettered themselves, so now they're 9 out of 10, they are not 10 out of 10. They're not 10 out of 10. So find a new compartment for them, a new role, and rebrand it and alchemize it. And then draft out all the things and say, I want you in my life, but this is what I can offer you. Remember, boundaries aren't stay out. It's I want you and I love you enough in my life, so this is what I can offer for you. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Because I wrote down this phrase called time freedom. And I really would love for you to spend some time thinking about what does that mean for you. You know, we talk about manifesting, millions and millions of dollars, and we want financial freedom. We want freedom. I want every single person on this planet to have financial freedom, time freedom, work freedom, health freedom, community freedom. I want that for myself and my team and my flock and my family and my friends, but I want that for all of you, everyone on this planet, my enemies included. Everyone deserves to feel supported and loved and seen and valid. Everyone. So always know that there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if someone's in your life and you're like, they're 8 out of 10, you're 8 out of 10 for them. Yeah. You're 8 out of 10 for them, but it's you, Cancer, and you bring a lot to the fucking table. You built the table and you put the charcuterie board on the table. You did all the motherfucking things for them. It's a really nice table. So honor you. Give yourself a pat on the back right now, the end of your season. This is like New Year's time to be like, you know what? It was a big year, but I did the best that I could with the tools that I was given. List out a few things. What am I most proud of? What are you most proud of that you've accomplished in the last year? I'd love for you to do some journaling, some scripting on that. And I would really love for you to journal on what does time freedom mean to me? If you didn't have to get up and punch a clock, you had financial freedom, which equals time freedom. In 2023, financial freedom is not so you can have all the things and go to the parties and have all the houses and stuff like that. It's so you can live a vibrant, healthy, relaxed life and calm your nervous system and work on manifesting and creating the new world. It's not a self-serving thing. It's not. I want you to have more so you can give more. So I would love for you to look at, if time or money were no object, what would I be doing today? At infinite time and infinite money, everyone on the planet had infinite time and money. What would you be doing today? No, selenite. Peach selenite. Yeah, what would you be doing today? What would you be doing for your life? What would you be doing this year? What would you be doing this summer or winter, depending on where you are in the world? What would you be doing? You have goodness in your house of money. So if we manifest a life that has complete freedom, then this Venus and Leo in your house of money is going to provide that for you. How do you, with time freedom, feel? What do you do every morning when you wake up? Do you go garden? Do you go for a walk to the cafe? Do you meditate? What is it that you really do? Are you cooking for people? Are you taking care of people? I'll put the link for the Saturn in Pisces video because mental health is no fucking joke right now, kids. And this is water sign to water sign. So this is a trine to your sign, which is good flowing energy. But Saturn going retrograde is what are you not looking at? Where are you looking at your life through rose-colored glasses? Because this retrograde, as well as Neptune going retrograde later this month, is going to rip those rose-colored glasses off for all of us. And, Pluto back in Capricorn over here, it's just going to be a little bit of a reality check. And it doesn't always feel good. But this in your house of, higher education, long-distance travel, what do you need to level up? If you want the time freedom, there's someone in your industry, in your niche that has time freedom, that has accomplished what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So go start watching their stuff and start maybe paying for one of their courses to see how they did what they did, because you're worthy of that too, honey. Yeah. Oh, you've been burned by some really nasty, mean people. So don't keep lesser thans in your life. Let the table be empty. Let your beautiful table be empty, and you eat that motherfucking charcuterie board all by your motherfucking self until someone who is worthy and has brought their own smoked salmon that they smoked themselves and that they created with their nice organic and wild caught stuff, and that is worthy and puts in that same amount of effort and comes to the table. Sorry, I just got really heated for you. You're so beautiful and so lovely, and you care so fucking much. It is so nice to be around you. Don't let anyone... I read something the other day. It was like a reel with like the words in front of it. And it was just like, you're not depressed or anxious. It just takes up to 2 years, 1 to 2 years, to calm your nervous system from narcissistic abuse. I'm going to put, and then there was mother below. Because you are run by the moon. You're cardinal water. You're a mothering archetype. So I'm just going to leave that there. Yeah. That's all. That's all. Yeah, the full moon coming up is going to be in the house of relationships. So we're going to use the moon that you are run by to help facilitate these people going into the compartment with a little bit of woo-woo, a little bit of words, a little bit of manifestation. We're going to blend it all together. We're going to blend it all together. But right now, I'd really love for you to look at some, what would I be doing if time or money were no object? Journal more. Journal more. They're like, journal way more. Even if you have to type it, even if it's on your notes, even if writing is really good because it gets to the unconscious and the subconscious, but just get out the gugh. And information in gem season comes in hot. I'll put the intro video too. But you got this. Happy early birthday. I'll see you in a few weeks. Bye, honey. Ciao, ciao.